one constant through all the years has been baseball. It's a part of our past.
The pitch to Willie Mays. He swings and lines it down the right field line.
Baseball has marked the time.
High drive into deep right field. It is a grand slam home run. Will Clark.
People will come and they'll watch the game. It'll be as if they've dipped themselves in magic waters.
And that's it! The Giants are world champions as they come pouring out of the dugout.
This game, it reminds us of all that once was good.
And the Giants have won the World Series in Detroit.
And it could be again.
And he's got it! And the Giants have won the World Series for the third time in 5 years.
It is a picturesque evening here in the city by the bay.
That one is on its way, and good day.
We've got two of the best pitchers in the game head-to-head here. Hello, everyone. I'm John Miller with Mike Krukow. Welcome to San Francisco Giants baseball. Struck him out.
Could not have thrown a better pitch in a better location.
Safe at third. And he makes the catch!
I'm Janelle Wang with NBC Bay Area. Every player dreams of winning the Super Bowl. So what does it actually feel like to hold the Lombardi Trophy in your hands?
I think it's symbolic. People love to go climb Everest and put a flag up to kind of memorialize the fact that I was here. I would say that it was kind of like that.
I wanted to hold on to it. They had to pry it out of my hands.
The great thing is that you're holding it with the community. You're holding it with every person that has come to a Niner game.
I'm Janelle Wang. For NBC Bay Area, we investigate.
I'm Jeff Ranieri with NBC Bay Area. The Niners offense dominated Super Bowl 19, but for Ronnie Lott, the win was extra special because of a compliment from Joe Montana to the defense.
The great thing that I remember about that game was Joe saying, I can't believe that they think that they can score on our defense.
The D held Dan Marino's Dolphins to 1 touchdown, proving the Niners to be a dominant team on both sides of the ball.
People didn't think our defense mattered, so to have your quarterback state that was phenomenal.
I'm Jeff Ranieri with NBC Bay Area. We investigate.
Hi there, 49ers fans. I'm Raj Mathai with NBC Bay Area. We all know pretty well Steve Young could run like the wind. But Jerry Rice had a better idea.
You know, he'd come to me and say, if we're losing, just throw me the ball.
So if you're Steve Young and the greatest wide receiver of all time says, hey, Steve, throw me the ball, what do?
I throw the ball, we'd start winning.
They were a great team. I'm Raj Mathai, NBC Bay Area. We investigate. Hi everybody, I'm Raj Mathai with NBC Bay Area. 49ers fans, take a good look. Does this play look familiar? In the archives of the 49ers playbook, it's known as sprint right option. But come on, you know it better as the catch. No matter what you call it, this play launched the 49ers dynasty and made Joe Montana and Dwight Clark living legends. I'm Raj Mathai, NBC Bay Area. We investigate.
I'm Janelle Wang with NBC Bay Area. In the early 90s, 49er quarterback Steve Young faced an impossible challenge, taking over for a legend. But in Super Bowl 29, Steve carved out his own place in the hearts of Niners fans by throwing for a record 6 touchdowns against the Chargers and leading the team to its 5th Lombardi Trophy. I'm Janelle Wang for NBC Bay Area. We investigate. Hey Niner fans, I'm Jessica Aguirre with NBC Bay Area. In 1952, the 49ers made history, signing 19-year-old Charlie Powell, making him the youngest man in the NFL. But Charlie would trade his football pads for boxing gloves, and in 1963, he fought future heavyweight champion Cassius Clay. You probably know him as Muhammad Ali. In the 49ers Museum, I'm Jessica Aguirre for NBC Bay Area. We investigate. Hey Niner fans, I'm Jessica Aguirre with NBC Bay Area. In the hearts of 49er fans, Ronnie Lott is the one and only number 42, but he is not the only Niner Hall of Famer who wore that number. The great Leo Namalini wore it for the first 2 seasons of his career before switching to his now retired number 73. And while plenty of players wore 42 before Ronnie, nobody will ever wear it again. In the 49ers Museum, I'm Jessica Aguirre for NBC Bay Area. We investigate.
Hey Niner fans, I'm meteorologist Jeff Ranieri with NBC Bay Area. In 1947, the 49ers made history by signing Wally Yonamine, the first Asian American to play professional football. But Wally wasn't done breaking down barriers. He left football to play baseball in Japan, eventually becoming the first American inducted into the Japanese Baseball Hall of Fame. In the 49ers Museum, I'm Jeff Ranieri for NBC Bay Area. We investigate.
I'm Janelle Wang with NBC Bay Area. Coach Bill Walsh mastered the art of preparation.
We always put the first 16 plays in the night before.
And because of that, Jerry Rice felt so prepared for Super Bowl 23 that he did something surprising in the locker room before the game.
Relaxed on this table a little bit, and I fell asleep.
Jerry's pre-game nap must have worked wonders. He delivered an MVP performance and another Niners championship. I'm Janelle Wang for NBC Bay Area. We investigate.
Niners number 16 will forever belong to Joe Montana, but 4 players did wear it before him. Does Charlie Britt ring a bell? How about quarterbacks Arnie Galiffa and Norm Snead? You might remember the last man to wear it before Joe, former Super Bowl MVP and Heisman Trophy winner at Stanford, Jim Plunkett. But one thing's for sure, nobody will ever wear it again. For NBC Bay Area's investigative unit, I'm Vicki Nguyen. Enjoy the rest of the game.
In 1974, the NFL moved the goalpost to the back of the end zone, which meant no more defenseless players crashing into a pole at the goal line. This year, the NFL made 2 new changes. The goalposts are taller, and throwing the ball over the crossbar is banned. Looks like Vernon Davis will need a new touchdown celebration. For NBC Bay Area's investigative unit, I'm Tony Kovaleski. Enjoy the rest of the game.
In 1948, the NFL allowed Hall of Fame running back Fred Gurkey to give helmets a makeover. The college art major designed and painted horns on the Rams helmets, paving the way for the iconic logos that exist today. By the way, Fred Gurkey scored his last NFL touchdown as a member of the 1950 49ers. For NBC Bay Area's investigative unit, I'm Jenna Susko. Enjoy the rest of the game.